or just about what?
Now we'd like to play traditional folk dune. And this is something that based on tradition, based on folk melodies. It will sound first in Dadra and then in Ilhero.
lucky. I am. For real.
So, can I, do you want to, can I do your first so I can have the tablas for the interview?
Yeah, yes.
Cool. I just have a couple questions and then I'll
Yeah,
do.
definitely.
Cool.
Maybe you can come here and ask questions.
Maybe as just because too much echo here, we can do it in a garden or here.
No, but it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, I think it should be okay.
Because at least here, what is good sound is quite nice sound.
Yeah.
Because of it.
But I think
It's like nature, you know.
instead of me being in the shot, just can you say the question in the answer? Like
Maybe you will be here and also camera will take in you and you take an answer the other question.
You think it's better?
Yeah, because you know it's you to you.
Okay.
Just asking, like we are just talking, you're asking question.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Close. Yeah.
So, yeah, I just wanted to ask you guys how you got into playing this music.
First time we met with my friend Jagannath in Indian Cultural Center in Moscow. We was playing, before this we was playing different music. I was interested in Indian music, but it was just like in dream. But once we came in Tabla class and start practicing. That time we start practicing both, start practicing Tabla. But in the same time I was very much interested in Bansuri. So in that time I had already Bansuri and I was a little bit practicing. But once we start practicing together, I started some, you know, like something was born inside, like some inspirations came. It was like it was waking up some inspiration, and we start gradually start trying in the level what we had at the time. We just started trying, playing, and then some Indians start listening to us, and gradually I got a scholarship from Indian embassy, and after this I left to India. And then after a few months Jagannath came and we start renting some accommodation in India together. Just like general with like in general place. It's called Lakshmanagar in Delhi. And start taking classes from teachers. Gradually Jagannath also found his guru Rafidin Sabri, and I found
Actually, I came not by scholarship, I came by private. And because you know, you can study tabla and any kind of music only by private guru. And this
no, I mean it's like you can really get some knowledge by what is called Guru Shishya Parampara. From Guru, day by day playing with your Guru, you are getting
It's
some
like
feeling, something
chain,
energetic.
you know, from father to son.
Yes. So I got my Guru, Pandit Harshvardhan. He's actually a relative of Hariprasad Chaurasi. His daughter married on Rakesh Chaurasi. And magic started at that time when, like day by day, I was playing, and after even 2 years, I was changed a lot. When I came back in Russia, I realized difference.
Actually, he came from Western classical music.
I finished
So
conservatory, yes.
So I could see everything, all his changes, my eyes. He was playing first time, and I remember he started playing Bansuri. It was sound like a
was like we organized our life in India that we was like it was like very tight schedule like from the morning we are practicing, then we are going to our gurus, then we are cooking food, because if you're not cooking yourself food in India, if you suppose you live in ashram, it's fine, but if you're in Delhi you should cook yourself, otherwise food will not give you energy for practice. So we cook yourself, and then we are also practice, and then in the evening time I was going to concert, and we listening a lot, and then again this circle is helping you to be always in atmosphere, and once we spend years in this schedule, after this, like I feel I came like change my European understanding. It's gradually start changing on different field. And once it's changing, basically once you cross the bridge, you cannot come back. Your understanding is already different. It's interesting, and it's difficult to understand when it's happening actually. But when it's happened, you can see just when you look back.
Thank you.
And can you say about your origins? Like, can you say your name and
Yes.
Where you're from?
My name is Pavel. I'm from Russia, and also have some name that given on my guru is Praveen.
My name is Dennis, but I have also spiritual name, Jagannath. And because of my parents, they are in ISKCON, Hare Krishna. So from childhood I was a vegetarian, and I was always indoor Indian culture. So I just grew up in such atmosphere, which is India always was near to me. And I also very lucky I got good teachers in Moscow. Culture center is Hashmat Ali Khan. He's the one of the famous in Ajraragarh. It's the second style of playing tabla. And then in India I got second teacher is Rafidin Sabi. He's the most famous I think in India nowadays. And also he has two brothers. Is one sitar player, second is a singer. So I got chance also to practice with all kind of types of music style, because every style has a different accompaniment. You should try to learn something new in this style of playing. So I'm very thankful to my guru, and my aim always was not only to dedicate myself towards classical music, but also to extend the reach of the tabla and the spirit, and on ever-growing varieties and genres of musical and cultural contexts. It's very hard work, practice, then everything will come.
Well, I want also to thanks to Anil Dixit that helped me to find my guru, and he helped find Jagannath, Rafidin Sabri. So his family, his father Pandit Manmohan Singh, they really help us to find the way to come inside of Indian classical music.
Can you explain about the vocal aspect of tabla and give an example?
I give an example because nobody's.
It's better like to say that tabla has absolutely a unique language.
Yeah, I can just show an example because tabla has their own language. Like, you just can help me.
I can like say and again like
Yeah, I can try.
Getite, Gina, Dina, Dire, Dire, Kit-tak, Nagetiri, Kite, Dire, Dire, Nagin, nagin. Naga, 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 tiri, kiti. Da, tiri, kiti, taka, tiri, tiri, kiti, taka. Tina, kiti, taka. Tina, kiti, taka, tiri, tiri, kiti, taka. Kran, da. And then something.
I can just say more difficult. Like we have a tinta is the most in the main rhythm in Indian classical music is 16 beats. Da din din da 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 din करता है da din करता है da din करता है din करता है da din करता है तरान da din करता है da तरान da din करता है da तरान da din करता है da actually this composition from my Guruji, and maybe I don't know the age of this composition, maybe 1,000 years because it came from Pakauj. Pakauj was this instrument, bass. Gintaran, gintaran, ditta, ditta, ditta,
And yeah, can you just say a little bit about your current projects right now?
You know, it's many things is going on. So now we are playing with Indian musician and doing some. We invite Indian musician and playing some music based on Hindustani tradition, based on Sufi tradition,
especially
and we're doing recordings. Some Denise has so different project in Petersburg. I have some project in Moscow, like India in blues, Indian in blue, and the combination of European and classical music in blues and Indian tradition. And plus, Denise doing some project with traditional folk Russian instruments.
And with the African musicians, Cuban, many other French. So we're trying to make something new, not just a fusion music, but different genres. And it's some based on folk, a little bit African, and
can find something also on the site, like www.indianblue.com. I'm letting out through or in some video we play with
On YouTube also.
on YouTube. You can find them. Yes, you can look at this. This kind of many recordings on YouTube.
In India also we are playing. Just next month I will play with the star player and the singers. So we're also trying to play here in India because you know how people here understand music is nowhere you can find.
We're gonna be playing with brothers of Prophet Sabri. Mahotram, he's a fantastic sitar player.